Welcome to MK Prime Studies. So 23rd series in the row for Lawcet practice sets AP Telangana 3 by 5 LLB 2025. So 3-year LLB or 5-year LLB. So for the Lawcet people, this is very helpful series. So MK Prime Studies offers you the top daily dose since last 1 month. Interested candidates can call us for the guidelines and also coaching purpose. So we offer Lawcet coaching for both AP and Telangana states. So the first question. So to create a cooperative based taxi services, the Indian government is set to introduce a new cooperative based taxi services in India. What is it called? So the answer is Sahakar taxi. So the answer is Sahakar taxi. So recently in the parliament, so the Union Minister of Home Affairs, Amit Shah, has announced that the government is going to start a Sahakar taxi in India, which challenges Ola as well as Uber cabs. Which team became the world champion at the 2025 Sepak Takraw World Cup? So Sepak Takraw World Cup 2025 was recently held in India, and the champion is also India. So in the finals, India beat Japan. So India beat Japan in the finals, that is 2-1, which was held on 25th March 2025. And this competition was held in Pataliputra Indoor Stadium in Patna of Bihar. Okay. Then next, third question. When is World Tuberculosis Day observed every year? So World TB Day, which is generally called. So it is held on 23rd March every year. So sorry, 24th March every year. So 24th March. So TB Day is observed every year on 24th of March. Next, legal aptitude question. Audi alterum partem in legal terms means. So this is a legal maxim. So in the examination, out of nearly 30 questions from legal aptitude, you get 2 to 3 legal maxim questions. Okay, following. So what does this Audi alterum partem in a legal term means? The answer is it is the right to a fair hearing. So the right to fair hearing is the answer here. Okay, following. So which means listen to the other side or let the other side be heard as well. So it is a principle that no person should be judged without a fair hearing in which each party is given the opportunity to respond to evidence against them. Okay, following. So both parties must be heard. Okay, so then only the judgment can be delivered. Next, another legal aptitude question. What makes a contract void? What makes a contract void? So contract Indian Contract Act 1872 is very important chapter for legal aptitude. Here, what makes a contract void is the question here. The answer is mistake. Okay, so mistake, if any mistake is made in the drafting of the contract, that contract becomes a void contract, invalid contract. Okay, following. So a contract can also be considered void if an unlawful object or consideration is involved in the agreement. Okay, this can include the promise of sex, an illicit substance, or anything else causing one or both parties break the law. Okay, following. So hence the answer is C. Next, under the law in India, what kind of euthanasia is allowed? Okay, following. So what is euthanasia? So euthanasia means dying with dignity, right to die. Okay, following. So right to die is known as euthanasia. In India, whether right to die is a right. Yes, it is a right. Okay, following. So a passive euthanasia is allowed in India in 2011. In Aruna Ramachandra Shanbag versus Union of India and others case in the year 2011, the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court has announced, has delivered that India allows passive euthanasia only. It means the person who is in a vegetative state, okay, following so can be served food or medicine in a slow manner. Okay, instead of killing a person, if you do not feed him, okay, or do not offer him the medicines, so automatically the person will become unhealthy and he will die himself. Okay, following so that is allowed in India, for whom the people who are in a vegetative state, so in movable state, unmovable state, who cannot move, who is being diseased, who is being paralyzed, for those people, okay, following so who are in a vegetative state manner, for them the passive euthanasia is allowed. In case of Aruna Shanbag, she was in vegetative state for 42 years. Okay, in a King Edward Hospital in Mumbai. Okay, following so where she belongs to a nurse profession, and she was being harassed, and she was brutally uh, like uh, like or sexually she was being harassed in the hospital by another person. So the kindness of the hospital management, so they have allowed her treatment for nearly 42 years at free of cost, and finally she died in 2015. So the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court has announced that, okay, following so, right to die with dignity is allowed in India. Okay, following so in rarest of rare cases, only when the patient is in a vegetative state and no one is there to take care of the patient. Okay, following so then the slow food giving or else medicine, okay, following so can be slowed in India. Okay, following so this is what about passive euthanasia. Next, coming to GK and mental ability, the date of Harappan civilization, 2300 BC to 1750 BC, has been fixed on the basis of. Okay, so nothing but the duration of Harappan civilization is roughly around 1000 years. Okay, following so these 1000 years is being traced how. Okay, so because of the radiocarbon dating. So the answer is radiocarbon dating. Okay, following so next. Which of the following metals was not known to the Indus Valley people? Okay, following. So the first metal known to the people of Indus Valley is copper. Okay, following. You can see the copper metals here, as well as silver and gold. They are known to them, but not iron. So iron was not known to Indus people. Iron was discovered only in the 1000 BC. Okay, by then they have vanished. Okay, in the year 1750 only they have got vanished. The most common animal figure found on all the Harappan sites is, okay, on the seals as well as on the crafts as well as in the Harappan sites is unicorn. Okay, so unicorn is the answer. So unicorn is a one horn animal. Okay, following, it sometimes looks like a bull, it sometimes looks like a deer or a horse. Okay, following, so it is also having like a horse tail, okay, and the deer face, following, so and body like a bull, following. So finally this animal also got vanished, okay, following, so along with the Harappan civilization. Next, of the following scholars, who was the first to discover the traces of Harappan civilization? So the answer is Dayaram Sani. So the answer is Dayaram Sahani. Okay, following, so was the first one to trace out the discoveries of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilizations. So he has discovered Harappa, and R.D. Banerjee has discovered Mohenjo-daro, and the credit was being okay, following, so by Dr. Sir John Marshall, okay, who was the archaeologist, who was the Director General of Archaeological Survey of India, who has claimed the credits of discovery of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. You can see here, okay, on the map. This is India. Okay, following, so the present India. Okay, following, so the green color which is there, it is about the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro sites. Okay, following, so Kot DG, Surkotada, Lothal, Kalibangan, Sukta Gendar, etc. etc. So these are the sites of Indus Valley civilization, which falls in India as well as Pakistan. Okay, falling. So some it is being in the Iran also. Okay, falling. So anyway, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro is the India's first civilization, which was discovered by Dayaram Sahani and R.D. Banerjee. Dayaram Sahani in 1921, R.D. Banerjee in 1922. Both have discovered the sites of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro respectively. But this person, John Marshall, in the year 1924, who happens to be Director General of Archaeological Survey of India, has claimed the credits. Okay, that it is being discovered by himself. But R.D. Banerjee in the year 1918 itself, okay, following so started tracing out the sites, and he thought that some civilization or some kind of living traces has been found in these sites like Mohenjo-daro. And he wrote a book, Mohenjo-daro, a forgotten site. Okay, following. So therefore, anyhow, okay, following. So these three are all the archaeologists. Okay, following. So the historians who has discovered the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, following. So this is all about the today's class. Okay, following. So thank you. Have a nice day.